Uh, so, from the west wing of the hospital, a mental institution that looks like a nice, friendly Bambi like neighborhood on my side of things. Yeah, somebody had to put a you can't build ugly. You go put it over in that corridor. Don't do it right in my eyes. I mean, it's enough I have to see you uglies walking around. Anyway, when you design something before you go and you are praying to the Lord of your husband, who is the one in charge of the laundry account, with the no you, meaning everybody else. There's only the two of you and in the laundry account, and then there's the rest of the you trying to get into our happily ever after. So I wrote the Jack and Jill memo. I mean, it is a piece of artwork like you have no idea when you write a nursery rhyme of secret decipher code right before you say, I hope this day never comes, but should it come, I have to send love notes to a man I cannot find, but I'm sure if I put it up into my extra human function, being the square, and then they throwing the thing up, because that's what I want to do. Anyway, right, that's the men that you have given me to look at daily. Thank you much. Which I feel bad about Rocco and, right, Rocco, we got Whitey, Mark Kaplan, we've got, let's see, who else? My favorite, oh, Frank, I got Frank. I like Frank, he is so nice. Short, very short, but very nice. Short guys can be nice. You don't all have to be like Napoleons, like Frank, whatever his name was, the other one with the, right, with the black spiky hair from out in, where was that? Doesn't matter. Near Amityville. Lindenhurst, that was it. Okay, anyway. I digress. Right, speaking of which, Rocco, I was at the coffee bar, which was the Starbucks, and they were sitting at the counter. Now, sometimes I send myself love notes through Antanucci connection of like, God's gonna inspire you to say something, or one of your friends to text you to say something, and shout out to crazy lady who doesn't talk to anybody, but whatever. So, right, he did say something to me that was odd, which I did not get. He said something about Green Lantern says hello, and I'm like, now, Green Lantern, that's interesting. In Marvel Comics, is that the DC guys? Or is that like the Marvel heroes, superheroes? Because I didn't see that movie. I don't know who plays them. I know Alexander and his brothers, and Jason was like a big fan. But whatever, that just shows you who bought his head when he was just a baby. Oh, by the way, I did forget to mention this on camera. When we bought when I bought the first house, which was 2 Miller, Miller Drive, Drive, in Lake Grove, Lakegrove, New York, which was 11755. Clear? Yeah, I think you're going to need one of those like stat and then pshh, and then like right, you gotta get the heart like pumping again. There you are. So when that happened, we put in the bedroom a very pink shade, which I absolutely hated. It was the color of Mr. Zhao's bedroom with the red carpet. Oh, it was horrible, but whatever. And he spelled his last name Zhou. Nice guy. Anyway, so when I bought the house in 2 Miller Drive, right, I was sleeping in my bed, and the man next to me, which they told me at the church because of Benjamin having to be legitimate according to the Orthodox elsewhere, and the home office that needs paperwork and proof of all of the fuck-ups so they could prosecute assholes elsewhere. Right, that would be the Romer stock certificate of the fucking Jack and Jill in the only crown that's not a crown according to my universal speak system, but they keep doing their coroner's plan and fucking everything up. Hello, Andrew. I drew you a very, very clear map, Andrew. I don't know why you gave them the pedicure in the file. Anyway, right, so we have, the 2 Miller, right, so Jason wakes up in the middle of the night and starts to choke me like this, and then he gets on top of me, and I can't breathe. And it did not happen just once. And then all of a sudden he snaps and he doesn't know who he is. I mean, then all of a sudden he is who he is, and then he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And then yeah, hello, is anybody watching the Coptic cameras? Is anybody watching what's going on with the flipping and the switching in the Universal Landry account? Oh, did somebody take away my best accountant, which is Nicklaus, for my watch? Because you are supposed to watch my biomatrices and the numbers and letters very carefully for who's switching into Mickey Mouse characters to hurt me. Hello, yeah. So I don't know who bought that day or night and then jumped on top of me and started choking me, and that was not just once, but they crushed my windpipe. Yeah, his grip is really. I mean, he's got man hands, but not handsome hands. Just yeah, they're not handsome. They're just rough. So anyway, that happened, which I'm pretty sure Elizabeth, your fake crown, was supposed to report that incident to some authority since you are already on the chopping block. I don't know why your head's still attached to your neck. So that happened, and several times. Then I told Linda to send Broomhilda closet alarm bells off when Benjamin was maybe a year and a half, right? Oh, somebody sent me a very handsome hello from Croatia. He was Romania. Was it Romania or Croatia? I don't know, but he was very handsome, I have to tell you. He had longer hair. He was short, but he had a very beautiful face, and he had a very tall, quiet friend from I don't know where, but they came from Connecticut. They just moved into the Merrill Lynch office at 200 Middle Neck Road out of nowhere in Great Neck. But I told him how unhappy I was with Jason, just as a reminder to people elsewhere who send me nice, handsome messengers. Anyway, so here we are with Jason, right? I told Linda, was like crazy. She said, "You have to take him to therapy." Oh, you went to therapy. Yeah, I know he needs therapy. Yeah, okay, I'll go. So I take them over to Bayside, drop Benjamin off so he's safe with Grandma. And then we went to Adelaide Katz, Adelekatz, in some really tall building in Bay Terrace by Dr. Horowitz, which was Benjamin and my pediatrician. Loved him. He's South African. I mean, want to talk about a very handsome man? Another very eyes, beautiful eyes, and an accent like craziness. Anyway, so then we have so took Jason over there, was trying to whatever make records for this is really crazy. Why is he choking me in the middle of the night? They said night terrors. Yeah, I know you come up with all sorts of words, but thank you for that. It goes in a file somewhere else. So, then we have, I wanted to leave him at that point, right, I don't know, whatever. So, it was always about Benjamin. How was I going to take care of Benjamin? I can't take Benjamin back to the crazy house with the two broken head cases, Linda and Lou. Right, it's like, fuck, now I gotta try to do this. So anyway, so we bought the house, 2 Miller Place. And then Benjamin and I would sit in the car, the big red Oldsmobile station wagon, and I would feed him his bottles, and we would drive and dance and sing all the way to work and back, because he was just he's just my rock. He's my Ben Stone. I mean, I'm Egyptian, what can I tell you? I mean, ancient Egyptian. I know they might get mad if I call myself an Egyptian now, but he's like his Ankh, O-N-K or A-N-K, I don't know how you want to spell it, and he's my my capstone. no matter what, oh my God, he's just such a love. Um, right. You know that he's the wrong genetic because it says Jason after the Benjamin. That is your quid pro quo. Like, you should be checking yellow strings around other people's boxes because I think that they've crunched your mentality and you're not able to poke through and ask the very pointed questions you should be asking in green. See, here's the thing. There are a few of us in places all over that need to be protected. We have a black light ability. Right, it's rare, and so it is very desired, and it is dangerous when the criminals find out and then start to manipulate. Oh, right, they called me a manipulating, conniving wench. I think they told Andrew that. That was very important on Nicklaus knowing that the wench, yes, I am. I am a very specific wench, but that is in universal mechanics. It's WENCH. The man used it in a word where, like, I was a whore, like a really bad woman. You keep thinking that because I am a stability wench in universal speak, and that little catchphrase, I caught on to that. That was very helpful. Thank you. Right, people get mad at the words that others listen. It's good, bad, ugly. I have to manage the factory with you all, and you're just a bunch of letters and numbers on a screen to fix your very big mental case and your scripts of they have no point. I haven't found one that I was like, wow, that's really inspirational. No. I see a lot of broken. And the bloat that Linda has and the bloat that I have, yeah, that is indicative of whatever candy factory bought Linda's speech. You're right. And then Lou gets some. He's got the big tire, Tire, and it's hard. It's a HARD, TIRE. So I don't know. She's more of like a jelly, like fatsy, like cellulite, kind of like a blubber kind of a whale. Yeah. So that goes back also. That's helpful hints in what letters and numbers to look for. And Jack and Jill downed and broke a crown. So they keep speaking these things, and it keeps making my mother and father fat and myself because we are like the simulation window of who is overweighted in money and who is very lean and trim and doing the right thing. Yeah, I know we try to make things easy on our ends when you really fuck up 41 years and break the entire speeding bus full of bombs and don't know what the word speed actually means. I mean, in the Olympics, you are competitive, you want the best time, but when you send God to the world, it is like, wait, what time? What's time? I don't know what time is. What is speed? I don't know. And then you become Gary the Slug Snail. SLUGSNAIL. There was a very handsome Gary who bought me as a child at 3 Glenway, GLEN with one N, WAY in Cold Spring Harbor, a red toboggan. He worked at DB, which was Douglas Bremen. It was a little B and a little B. Oh my God, where did my dad get that in marketing? I don't know. It just popped into his whatever. That's what they gave him. Big surprise there. That was in Roslyn, ROSLYN. All of these things, they add up in simulation in importance in what is going on around the world with leadership and the plan that we gave you not to deviate from. In Stupidville, and everybody is a moron at this point because they broke themselves with fights. You yell at each other, and then you get nowhere. And the words you use just lock you up like handcuffs and chains for progress and fixing things. And then you get mad that everybody doesn't think you do a good job. Imagine that. You might want to check in with the head doctor yourself. And why is there a lot of dry cleaners? DRYCLEANERS. The Asians, oh my God, they are like dry cleaners. Lou let me know. He says he's a business broker. He makes no money, but whatever. He gets a lot of intel from all of the the people that do or don't want to do business, and then they just walk away and don't ever, whatever, I can't even. So, right, but he let me know through his box of intel that the Asians are really big on dry cleaners. I know that that is very important in my laundry file, because I'm pretty sure Michael, my first boyfriend, right, in like 95, 96, right, he broke my heart. He cheated on me with Melissa, right? Oh, me, M-E, right? Lee, L-I? Oh my God, yes it was. How did you know ESS? Oh, I don't know. E-C-C-O-C, what? Well, I don't know. There's a lot of letters and numbers. But that was important. I believe Nicklaus vouchered, tagged and bagged, T-A-G-A-N-D-B-A-G, the golden locket, Goldenlocket, that Michael gave me. It was symbolic in some sense. And then I gave it back. I made sure I went to Roosevelt Field, Rooseveltfield, to give it back to him and John DeStefano. But Michael was a little bitch and couldn't look me in the face for whatever reason. That cheating on a woman makes you all scared like a little girl. And so I had to give it to DeStefano. Yeah, they called security, whatever. I was a little mad. So then we left. And I had a very nice Asian girl from, I think she was from the Bronx. I don't know. I had Amy Oliveira. She was Hispanic from the Bronx. I guess she was my version of J-Lo, whatever. And we were roommates in CW Post in Long Island University in my one freshman year of sleepaway. Get away from Lyndon Lewis as fast as possible.